Welcome back to editing your Google site in under 10 minutes. Today we're going to talk about how to create a web page on your site. So, once again, starting from the main school page, scroll down to the quick view box and select login to Google Apps. Now, once again, we're going to try show you this from the perspective of Joe Teacher, who is logging in with Joe T, and of course Joe Teacher's password. So we click sign in. And we're in. And yes, I will continue to show you how to do that every single time until everybody on this website has a site. So, we click Sites. So then go ahead and click on Joe Teacher, or obviously the name of your website. And remember, if you don't have a website on there and you've got some ideas of what you would like to have because you're a non-teaching staff and I haven't made one for you, then go ahead and send me an email at noaht@susd12.org, and I'd be happy to make you a website for your purposes. So what we're doing today is very simple. We're just going to create a page. And so let's say we are creating, maybe I've got 3 classes. I've got biology, I've got science and the environment, and I also teach chemistry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Create Page, up here in the upper right. I've got 4 different kinds of pages. I've got web pages, I've got announcements, I've got file cabinet, and list. Okay, gotta be honest, I haven't messed with the list enough to really mess with it and understand it, but I know that it deals with productivity, and once I figure out a really good way to use that in a school environment, I will definitely let you know. So then over here, the file cabinet page, that's in case you have files that you would like students to download. And if you have if you want to have a blog page where you post you frequently post information, you want to update things, you want to post resources or make announcements, then this is your page. For right now, we're going to use web page. So I'm going to call this chemistry because it's we have decided at this point that Joe Teacher teaches science, although he's uploaded an English syllabus and is listed on the CTE page. So, we want this at the top level because what this shows right here, this is essentially what the page will be will be like a sub page of. Okay, putting it at the top level makes it one of the main pages. All right, so to demonstrate, all right, if I come over here, gosh, I don't want to pick on somebody who hasn't done something. Sean Whitney did a bunch of stuff just last night, actually, so we can take a look at what she did. Look at how wonderful that is. Look at that. Okay, this is great. Anyway, so this would be an example of, see here we've got the top level. This is an example of a page at the top level. Okay, these 3 here that are bold, and the 4 actually when you include home. If you put it under home, then it will be like this, improve your benchmark scores. It's a sub page, okay? Right now we're going to put this at the top level because it's a main category. So I create the page, and then it immediately sends me to this edit your page thing, okay? I'm just going to click save because I don't really have anything to put there yet. Now, if you look, it's missing 3 different things that the other pages are not. Okay, so just to make those match, I'm going to go ahead and this is easiest if I've clicked on the page that I'm going to use to create subpages, right? So example, if I was going to add a page to biology, it works best if I click on biology first, all right, and then add the pages. So just like that, I'm going to click on chemistry because that is the page I want to create subpages for. And then I click create page. And I'm going to make a blog page this time. So I select announcements. Just like the others, I name it blog. And again, it gives me that choice. Do I want it to be at the top level? No, I want it to be under chemistry. Alright, so this is the thread, or the path, excuse me. Here's my web address for the page. Alright, so this is our domain. Alright, SUSD, or students.susd12.org. This is like the subdomain, alright, if you will, for Joe Teacher. It indicates this is under Joe Teacher's page. And then here, it's under chemistry, right? It's under blog. You know what I used to do to explain to my students was that the internet is really like a big giant file cabinet, all right? And so this is your main folder, the big green hanging folder. There's a little manila folder inside that, and then just picture additional folders inside that one. Anyway, so I'm going to click Create Page, and there it is. Okay, there's my sub page. And that works very nicely here. I'm going to have another little screencast about how to use the blog page because I haven't done that yet. And then of course we need to create the next two. So I'm just going to show you how to do that really fast because those are actually pretty easy. But I've got another problem to troubleshoot here, which is why I did it this way. So we've got to add a calendar page and a syllabus page, and both of those are just the standard web page. So we click web page, which is already clicked, but I'm clicking it on it anyway just to reinforce that that's the one you select. I type calendar. I don't want it at the top level. I don't want it under blog either. I want it under chemistry. What do I do now? Here's this link for choose a different location. Alright, so you click on choose a different location. You get this window that pops up. I'm going to give you 3 different categories. These are like my changes that I've done recently, recent site activity in general, and a sitemap. I always go to the sitemap because it gives me a comprehensive list of every single page that I've got on the whole site. Okay. Now I don't want it to be under the blog page. Okay. Again, I don't want the calendar to be a subpage of blog. I want calendar to be a subpage of chemistry. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click chemistry and select. Okay. I apologize for the noise, by the way. This is the first time I've had a whole bunch of other people in the room. I hope you can hear me okay. So then I click create page. And then save. Normally, of course, I would put my calendar in there, but I don't have one for chemistry. This is just for demonstration purposes for you people. So I click on chemistry again, create page, and syllabus. I want it under chemistry, create page. See how easy that is? All right, once you get used to it, you'll do it that quickly too. Now you'll notice it puts these in alphabetical order. All right. There is a way to rearrange them, and I'll deal with that in another podcast because it can be a little complicated and irritating. Okay, but that's it. That's how you create pages in Google Sites. So that's how to create a page in 10 minutes or less. Have a good day.